Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what was there a moment in the process you felt uncertain or frustrated or and then what was happening and what got that how did it get worked out?
To be very transparent, I feel like every single step was a process, and I kind of
Mhm.
got a little nervous each time because I was like, I don't think this is going to happen. Like every step was like a huge hurdle, specifically from the seller's end. It had nothing to do with our agents or anything. It was just the sellers. So every single time there was a hiccup, and it was really frustrating. It was really sad. I thought, like, I was telling Sorelle, I'm like, if this house doesn't work, I might have to take a break for a few months and we'll catch up later. Cause I was like, I can't do this for
Yeah.
like a third time. So every aspect was a huge hurdle, but it all worked out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What about your
Yeah.
side, Sorrel? What do you remember from that?
Yes, that was kind of my experience too. I mean, I think that in real estate, we're used to coming up against hurdles. So I feel like in every transaction, regardless, there's going to be something, right, that comes up. Like there's a buyer involved, a seller, there's timelines, and there's negotiations, things can get sticky. Like that's part of a big part of the job. And so I think in their case, there were a few more than the average. It was um, a difficult situation negotiating with the other side. So there were a few different like obstacles that we came up against, whether it was like through inspection and like getting our repair requests received. Um, there were, yeah, a couple of different things that came up, but I think that the listing agent on the other side, at the end of the day, he wanted it to work out as well. And I think we found like a really good middle ground. And I mean,
Mm.
I can without going into like details on numbers, I can
Yeah.
share a couple more like specifics,
Yeah,
and then
give
for
us
you,
the
if you're
come on.
uncomfortable, we can always edit it out.
This is a like
Absolutely.
you can
Yeah.
share whatever
Okay.
you're comfortable with.
Yeah. So I think kind of the biggest thing with this one was it's a beautiful house on a big corner lot, like gorgeous property, gorgeous backyard, and lots of space to grow. But the house itself did need some love. So in the inspection, we just came up against quite a few things that we were concerned about. And so we did ask for quite a bit in our inspection
Mm.
response because we felt that it was fair. And then the seller they kind of wanted to stick it to us by rejecting all of our requests just out of the gate, rejected every single one. And so there was a lot of like back and forth that we had to do with, okay, well, what can we really do? Can we meet in the middle a little bit here? And we were able to do that, which I'm grateful for. And then another element that came up then was appraisal. And that's kind of, I think, a common misconception about VA loans is that like the
Mm.
appraisal process can be drawn out for weeks and they're late in getting their reports back and all of that. That wasn't our experience. I think that the
Oh.
process of getting the actual report was pretty smooth.
Hmm.
Like there
Mm.
wasn't a big delay. We got it timely and everything. It did not delay closing, but it did come in a little bit low. So then that was another point where we did have to negotiate with the seller and say, hey,
Mm.
you got to come down on price. There's no comps to support this. So we just kept like coming up against these obstacles that there were moments where we're like, well, this might not work out. And we always have the mindset that like, if it doesn't, that's because it's not supposed to. And I do see that with clients where it's super disappointing in the moment, but it does work out how it's
Mm.
supposed to.